Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. I'm here to make spirituality fun and accessible for you. Okay, so I'm so excited for today's pick a card reading. We're going to be looking into what your soul is calling for you to do, essentially like currently in your life. What is your soul calling you to do? Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not resonate, because you are the creator of your reality. You're the one who gets to decide using your own free will what you get to do with it, what life you get to create for yourself. So the guides told me to choose to do this reading because there are some special things cooking up. If you've checked out my transits video, it's a very brief summary of what is to come. There's a lot of energy being activated, especially when it comes to leadership, pioneering, doing new things, and a lot of creative endeavors. There is a spiritual and a creative renaissance that is being awakened during this time. Collaborative creative energy is something you want to make use of, because there's a merging of energies and a merging of collective ideas that are all kind of essentially coming together. There is an acceptance that is available here, but there's also a delusion as well. So do make sure you are grounding yourself in these new energies. Okay, so you're going to have 4 piles to choose from. 4 piles to choose from. We'll do the meditation and the close-up. Please feel free to check out any of the other content on my channel. I do channeled messages or collective messages on this channel. Those are super fun for me to do. I put it all in a playlist. If you're interested in checking out those videos, please do check them out. And whatever calls to your heart. I also do a series called The Wake Up Call, where I talk about the awakening process and how I can help you to be assisted in your awakening process and your enlightenment. your enlightened pathway, essentially. I also have another channel called Shantia's New Chapter, where I talk about personal experiences that I've gone through. I'm currently working on a series called Worthy, Flirty, and Thriving, where I'm helping you to get into that high state of living your best life. A high state of happiness and joy for yourself, but also seeing reality for what it is and making sure you know how to do with it what you can. Please check that out. Everything is linked below. Let's go ahead and get started and move on to the point where you get to pick and choose your pile. Hi beautiful souls, welcome to the point where you get to pick and choose your pile. Let me go ahead and introduce the piles to you. So we have group number 1 with the clear quartz. We have group number 2, this is the fluorite. We have group number 3 with the tiger's eye. And we have group number 4 with the jadeite. Let's go ahead and start our meditation. Here is the singing bowl. Hey, group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose this lovely clear quartz, then this is going to be for you. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and meditate on the, pull the energies first, and then I will meditate with the crystal, unveil your oracle cards pre-selected by spirit, and then pull tarot for clarification and additional inquiries. Let us go ahead and get started after I drink this water. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 1, please. Okay, so the first energies I'm getting is your soul is calling for you to pay attention. Center yourself, pay attention. I feel like a little twitch in my cheek, like a muscle spasm. And muscle spasms are very interesting because they're always so subtle, but they can let you know It's like if you're uncomfortable, how to readjust yourself. That's what it's taking me to. Sometimes we sit in discomfort because we're afraid to say anything or do anything, or maybe we're too lazy to change. You know how you sit on the sofa and you're uncomfortable, but you're too lazy to get up and change your position because you're like, I would just rather sit here and just, like you want to get up and move yourself, but you just feel like, oh my gosh, this feels better. But is it really better? What if readjusting yourself could make a difference? What if you're laying in bed, right? What if readjusting yourself for that 7 hours, 8 hours that you're in bed, that little adjustment that needs to be made can help correct you and make you wake up and feel like, ah, oh, I feel so good. So I feel like you guys are needing to make some kind of adjustment to your routine. And it's like a small adjustment. And for you, it might seem like it's a lot of work, but it's just like a little goes a long way, is what I'm hearing. And it'll help you to reorient yourself and get you in that right mode of just being and living and feeling for yourself. Yeah. Let's see what else wants to come through. Okay. I keep being brought to sort of like kids reference or a kid like energy or a youth, because that's kind of what I was thinking earlier, and then I don't know. Anyways, I was seeing eyes, and to me the eyes again, it's like they need you to be more aware of what's happening around you. Your soul is calling for you to pay attention and to be aware. It could be aware about omens, be aware about the shifts that are happening and unfolding in your life. Just kind of watch. Like I'm getting this watchful energy and this slight adjustment that's needing to be made. Oh, I needed that adjustment. Okay. Oof. Let's see what else wants to come through for you, group number 1. Okay, I was getting this energy of like ride it or ride out the wave. It's very interesting because the wave to me, it looked like a snake. And snakes are quite intense. They can be very spiritual. I mean, all animals are really. But it was reminding me a lot of that ginormous snake from Harry Potter in the second movie, Chamber of Secrets, when Harry Potter accessed that ginormous snake. Could it talk? Oh no, it was just trying to kill him. Okay. Sorry. But in this case, you were riding the snake. And the snake to me, that might be someone else's energy. It's like, it's very interesting. Because it's like fierce. Hold on, let me get this light. Sorry. I'm adjusting. Oh my gosh, that light. It's just too bright for me right now. Okay, so this is what I'm being taken to. I think you guys are going to be taken for a ride. Like, the universe is helping to elevate you some way and somehow, and they need you to just sort of make sure you're comfortable along the ride. A lot of things are going to be taken care of for you, not because you're not doing anything, it's because you did the work. But right now, there's a lot of things that are going to be activated that are out of your control. So this isn't your part. They need you to just go for the ride and be for the ride. So they need you to go with the flow, essentially. Because it's taking you somewhere. It's taking you somewhere quite intense. To me, snakes are about facing your fears. So I think you're being asked to face some kind of fear, for sure. But in connection with facing this fear, there are a lot of adjustments that are going to be asked for you to be made, and you just need to adjust to it. That's it, like adjust. So you're in a sense for an adjustment needs to be made. Make the adjustment. That's it. That's all they're asking for you to do. Make the adjustment. Go where the shifts are taking you, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just be aware of what's going on around you. Be aware of what people are doing around you. Be aware of how people are helping you. I'm not getting this energy of like you have to be like look out for someone taking advantage of you. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting this energy of just be aware of what's happening around you. Look at what other people are doing. You know how sometimes there's a lot happening? So if you think about it, if you're like at a mall, like a really crowded mall, and there's a lot of people, and you can either be, let's say you're with a friend, you could be talking to a friend, just having a conversation and having a good time, having fun. That could be an option. Or you could be focused on what's going on around you. There's something about, they want you to be more aware of what's happening around you than just be in your own bubble. Don't be in your own bubble. Be aware of the moving parts. Because I'm getting this energy of like you're being brought into a new environment or space, or there are a lot of changes that are happening around you. They just want you to be aware of what these changes are. Okay, so let me see what's coming through with this clear quartz. Okay, there's a foundation that is being built. Something new is being built, a foundation. It's very solid, so you don't have to worry about that. If you are asked to speak up at any point in time about any adjustments that need to be made, then make sure to speak up. Like, let's say you're being elevated to a certain kind of job position and you're getting responsibility. Make sure you speak up on your behalf and say what you want so that you're comfortable. That's what I keep getting this, like, you need to make sure you speak up. Because I think there are a lot of things that are happening around you, and maybe you are used to just being more laid back and letting things happen. And maybe you're in a new environment, so you're like, what can I really say? I don't really know what's going to make me comfortable. But they're saying listen to your intuition, because I feel like you do know what's going to make you comfortable, but you need to speak up ahead of time. Make sure you speak up ahead of time and you're aware of what works for you and what makes you comfortable. Like, this is actually a time for you to be selfish and be like, I want to do this and I want to do that and I would like it like this in order for me to be happy and content. Yeah, you're going to be, I think, learning. So just use your words, speak up. I think you're going to have a lot of freedom to express yourself at this point in time as well. And you're being very protected. That's what I'm getting. You're being very protected, not just by someone else or the people who are around you, but also by your guides and light beings as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with your cards. Yeah, I like it when I channel, right? Okay. Yep. Okay, so just get comfortable, guys. This may be a long reading. We have a lot of cards here, a lot of things to talk about. This is your soul, okay? This is your soul, and your soul is not playing around, group number 1. Your soul is like, we have a lot of plans for you, my dear, and we want to let you know every little bit of it. We want you to know we have a lot of plans for you. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, group number 1. There's a lot of green chakra here. There's a lot of abundance that is coming into your life. It is full of rich greens. Yeah, I'll show you the cards really quick. Strong heart chakra is being activated right now for you guys. I'll show you the cards just so you can see them, and then I have to put them back down so I can explain it. Do you see all the green? Yeah. The majority of these cards were green. So that's what's being activated for you. Okay, so guys, this is the time for you to take action. There's a lot that's being activated in your life. Your soul is calling for you to take action. I'm getting that there's going to be a lot happening around you, so just like adjust to it as needed. You're going to be taking a lot of inspired actions to pioneer something of your own. People are going to be looking up to you for your own inputs about what you're being asked to create or what you want to create as well. Because this is whatever this is your baby. This is your baby. This is your love. This is your thing. And you're being asked to just adjust as necessary. A lot of action, a lot of movement. You're going to be very much involved in whatever this project or idea is. You're leading it. We have your inventor. Innovation, imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments. It's okay to fail. Yeah. You're going to be doing something new out of your comfort zone that's asking you to be inventive. Try your own approach, which means you're going to have to listen to your own intuition. This group, you're very creative. You have a strong creative life force behind you. You're very creative people. So you just need to trust your instincts. Okay. So these energies aren't being activated for nothing. Jupiter is going into Aries. Rahu is going from Aries to Pisces at the end of the year, but Rahu is going to be in Aries thus far. So this is a really great time for you to pioneer something different, do something different, choose your own route, because the energies are saying, use me now. We have here Carnunos, life force. Express your driving passions, sensual and sexual powers are increased. Okay. So your creative sensual energy is going to be like through the roof because you're being given this energy and the universe is offering you this energy. You're aligning with this energy so you can create, right? A lot of masculine action-taking creative energy. I guess the stake was you're going on the ride, but you're directing the snake too. So to me, because it was a ginormous snake, there's a lot of power behind you that's being activated. Like there's a lot of power that is being put in your hands. And this is something that you naturally know how to attune yourself to. We have here Leo and Libra. Libra is a cardinal sign. Leo is a leader, natural leader. Naturally, and you lead from your heart. You lead from your creative force. So if you're questioning, how do I lead? You lead from your creative force with this cardinal energy. What are you feeling inspired to create? You lead from your passion. That's where you lead from. If you're questioning that. For using your cardinal energy here. Yes. yes. It's very much being activated. This is a really wonderful time because you're going to be very creative, but a lot of abundance in many different forms is going to be showing up for you at this time. So we have here abundance, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, merriment. You're definitely working with a group of people. I can feel people around you, and I can feel like you have a team of people who are helping you out a lot. Even if you're at home inventing and creating things, you still have a team of people who are helping you here to get your vision to fruition. Yeah, it says here, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yeah. So you're stepping into a time where you're going to be seeing results about what you're wanting to create, and big results. Big results. We have here yoga, contemplation, deep breath, centered, go within, steady, and balanced. So because there's going to be a lot of activity happening around you, you need to make sure you go within to calm your energy. You need to make sure that you find your balance. Because there is going to be a lot that is happening around you. But if you take time alone to just make sure you're centered with that clear quartz, make sure you're centered, then you'll have a clear idea of what you're wanting to create and how you're needing to change your projects up if you need to. And with this 28 expectations, I was telling you guys, make sure you speak up at this time for what you want. You let them know what you're expecting because you're being given this opportunity. Look at this woman. She's dressed very beautifully. She looks like she's from Downtown Abbey, the one who lives upstairs. So someone who is given privilege. We're working for you. What do you need us to do in order for this to operate? So make sure you let people know what you're needing. That number 28, expectation. 8 is about prosperity and abundance. 2 is about connection. In order for you to create your prosperity and abundance with this 8, prosperity and abundance, Virgo energy, you need to be consistent. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and making sure you're communicating to your team. Overall, yes, with this Midas Miser, a lot of you, it says here, entrepreneur or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. A lot of you are very talented or creative. You have your own unique idea. You have this desire to perhaps be an entrepreneur or work with a team of entrepreneurs or work with a group of people who can help bring your vision to fruition. So the universe is saying, yes, now's the time for you to be the entrepreneur. Check out my transit video. I've touched on this. It's a brief summary about what is going on, what's cooking up in the energy here. Okay, so this is also going to be a time of lots of joy. So we have here soul lesson joy, heart chakra number 13. Yeah. this is going to be a very beautiful time period right now for you to just experience lots of joy, because your heart chakra is expanding. You're feeling connected to your projects. You're feeling connected to the people who are around you. You're feeling connected to yourself. So you're going to be in a very high state of joy. And they want you to know that that is a beautiful thing. Healing your heart helps you to feel connected. Yes. Yeah, to me, with this 2 women in here, this is soul tribe energy. Soul tribe. This is about being with a group of people who you respect, admire, and truly care about. Okay, so they want you to know this result, this abundance, and this new opportunity that's coming towards you is a result of you going through a transformation. Through this experience, you will also be going through a transformation. So this to me is taking me to the energy of like a makeover. Anytime you watched a movie where it was about this woman having a makeover, and it's like night and day, kind of night and day, because you're being given an opportunity to realize your strength. You're being given an opportunity to realize your power. And when you understand what power, authentic power is, you realize it's just inside of you. No one can take it from you. You're essentially aligning with your true essence. And you're rebirthing your true authentic self. You know, kids have no concept of, I'm a less than kid. I'm a poor kid. I'm a rich kid. You know, like little babies. They don't have a clue. They're just like, I'm a baby, okay? I'm a kid. I'm alive. I'm happy. I'm alive. I got my bottle. I got my mom. I got my dad. Like, there's no sense of what status is. And to me, that's what you're rebirthing into. Is you're getting intentional amnesia about thinking of yourself as less than, and understanding that you hold the power with this Isis energy to transform yourself into whoever you want to be. So ask yourself that. Who do I want to be? What do I want to invent? If I can create anything. Okay, so we have here ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. So to me, in order for you to bring this opportunity towards you, one of the things that you're going to have to do is do that karmic release of any attachment to the way you were or the way you used to be here. There's a huge karmic release that you are experiencing in your family lineage that limited you. So whatever you're calling to do and activate in your life, in this lifetime, it's something that your family members always struggled with. It could be money. It could be confidence. It could be anxiety, depression. You're breaking free of that limitation that lives in your ancestral lineage. Your understanding, to me, boundaries it's the concept of understanding what you will and will not take. And choosing, for example, to think of yourself as lower or less than or not confident or not worthy is an unhealthy boundary. Like, you have to create a boundary that wards off those thoughts and lower vibrations. That's what you're creating a boundary to. You are embracing your inner strength. And we also have here your inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. So your base chakra is being balanced. You're balancing all of your chakras. That's why there's a lot that's activating for you. Your base chakra is one of them. That's your first chakra. Our base chakra is where we keep a lot of our traumas, right? And those lower 3 chakras, that's where we keep a lot of our fears, and a lot of our trauma is locked up in those energies. There. So you're finding strength and security within yourself. And because you're finding strength and you're feeling secure within yourself, you're magnetizing this experience to you. I truly believe that when you align with the energies of I'm protected, I'm safe, you are protected, you are safe. And the reality is you are. You are. But you have to really align with that for yourself. And it takes consistent prayer, perhaps consistent reshaping your thoughts and reprogram your mind to see it that way in order for that to be a solidified belief for you. I was saying laying foundations, and it says you're laying foundations. Yeah, you're laying a foundation, not only in the physical realm, but also in the energetic realm. You're laying a new foundation. So to me, this is about, like, if you were thinking about, okay, what do I want to create? If I were to have a family, what would I want to experience with my family and with my kids? What kind of qualities would I want my children to embrace for themselves so they don't struggle with the same things I did? You're laying a new foundation for yourself. And I feel like this is going to carry on through just any person or any connection that you create moving forward. But any person who is around you, they're going to learn from this, from you, because you're laying some kind of solid foundation that's helping you to feel a lot more secure and strong within yourself. And you're healing your base chakra by doing so. We also have here Merkaba activation. Transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. Okay, huge clue right here, guys. You are most definitely being given an opportunity to elevate in status. It is shooting you up into the sky here. You're ascending, you're transcending, and you're rising up. You're transcending your current circumstances. Any kind of limited circumstances that you've experienced before, you're transcending it, and you're transcending this reality, which I have a feeling once you transcend this reality, you won't come back. You won't be able to come back because it's not part of your reality anymore. You won't ever experience this limited reality ever again. Whatever you've previously experienced as limited, that will not be your reality anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards. We have 8, 3, 4, 28, and 24. Okay. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. King of Wands. And tell me about the King of Wands. Who this? 5 of Wands. Okay. I feel like you guys are being given an opportunity that's quite, has quite a competitive field around it. Someone's offering you an opportunity that other people want to compete around. It's a very competitive field here with King of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's a very competitive field. So it is like a blessing, but it's a blessing that's just meant for you. They want you to be aware that this person is intentionally choosing you, and it's not through careless decision making. They're carefully and decisively choosing you. With this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is the potential they feel like you can create here. They see you as, to me, the Knight of Pentacles is my college graduate. He has acquired skills up until this point, perhaps even a degree or certification that qualifies him. For you, it doesn't matter. It's skills, it's resources. You've acquired some resources or skills that have qualified you for a position that someone is wanting to offer you, right? Someone who's of elevated status themselves. Because this is a competitive field, they just want you to be aware it is competitive. This person is offering you their protection. They're making sure to look after you like a mentor, to make sure that you are carefully brought into this new experience. King of Wands are very generous, very giving. And they want you to be selfish too about what you want. Okay. Anything else you want to let us know, guys? Yeah, with that King of Wands energy, tell us more about the 5 of Wands. Or, let's see, one more card. We got here, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You're being given an opportunity. It's very competitive, but you're being elevated. I have to get up and get it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're being elevated in status by being given and offered this opportunity. So this person, I think, is quite elevated in their status with that King of Wands. And they're going to help you elevate to a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're the one who is getting the payday. You're the one who they see as resourceful. You're coming in as a Knight of Pentacles. You're being paid as like a Queen of Pentacles, okay? You're going to be treated like a Queen of Pentacles. But you're coming in as someone who's like, this is new. And there's potential here to grow something big, but you're going to be treated like a Queen of Pentacles, okay? So they just want you to be aware. Maybe some people are going to feel a certain kind of way about that. Oh, well. Oh, well. Well, maybe you should have prayed to your guides. Just kidding. Okay. What else would you like to let this group know, guides? King of Cups. And clarify that King of Cups energy. Oh my gosh. I'm getting a ringing in my ear. The moon. Tell us more about this energy. And we have the Judgment card. Okay. Yeah, be aware. Just be aware and understand that you need to use and trust your intuition to guide you. You need to use your intuition to guide you. This person was sort of subconsciously or intuitively brought to you here with this Moon card, the King of Cups, and the Judgment. This person was called to help you. This person was activated and called to help you. So it's not a, I think sometimes people get really confused about like, how do certain things align? Are some people just lucky? It's a combination of divine timing. It's meant for you. And the energy just aligns. And I'm telling you, the universe will just, whoosh, they will make a way. They will part the seas for you when you're ready to activate a calling. Because you're their soldier, right? You have a mission. Of the Knight of Pentacles, you have a mission. This person knows this. They know you have a mission. There's something that you're wanting to create. You have a mission. That's why they're going to help elevate you and help you be seen, help you be recognized, and help you create what you feel called to create. Yeah, they want you to know. The universe wants you to know that this is a calling. This is part of this person's calling too. So they just want you to be aware of that. So listen to your intuition to guide you, because that's what's guiding this person to you as well, to work with you. Yeah, it's your intuition that brought you here. Learning how to trust your intuition has brought you to this place. So keep doing that. I don't know that there's anything else they want us to know. I think we went over everything. Anything else you want this group to know, guys? Leo, 8th house, Mercury. Okay, so you're going to be using your voice or your communication skills. It could be through singing, writing, talking to people. You're going to be also using you're going to be getting downloads. So the place that you're speaking or creating from is straight from your intuition, straight from your guides, straight from the realms of magic here with that 8th house energy. It's that which is hidden. It's where we go to connect to the occult. You may be communicating about the occult, whatever you feel called to communicate about passionately. It's going to be getting you a lot of attention and recognition with that Leo here. So there's attention, recognition, because you have a very creative mind. You have a very creative, intuitive mind. And they want you to use that to your advantage. If there's something you feel called to communicate, talk about, sing about, write about, this is your time to put those projects out there. So anything else you want to tell this group, guides? Let me tell. Anything you want to tell this group, guides? That was a weird shuffle. Sorry. Okay. Tell us more. Okay. They really want you to know they're so happy, they're so excited for what's coming into your life, because this is going to allow you a lot of freedom to express yourself and to be yourself. We have the 8 of Swords, we have the Fool card, and the Judgment. You are freeing yourself. You're doing this by shifting your awareness. By shifting your awareness, you are creating these shifts and changes in your life. Here. This is your calling. You know what your calling is, and you feel it so strongly. So if you really want to feel free, they're saying if you really want to be free in this world, follow your calling. And it might feel like taking a leap of faith, but they're going to take care of you. Right? That's what a calling is. And I don't think people always explain that. I think they try. I think they do. But I think people are just not fully aware of understanding like how beautiful, how like calling is a gift. It's basically your map, your blueprint to your life. It's going to show you the way. And so a lot of people live their lives really confused, hitting a wall, hitting their head against a wall because they keep trying to resist their calling. And I'm like, just do the thing you feel called to do and it won't mislead you. It's the not trusting the universe. It's the not trusting the calling that gets us in trouble. Because we're thinking, well, I have to build security or something. Yeah. What are some fears that this group is trying to overcome, guides? Okay. For you, it's like stepping out of your comfort zone. You guys are afraid of being blessed. So you got 2 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So for you, it might be connections or trusting people that's hardest. It's like, oh my gosh, can I just like trust people? Like, can I trust that this person has my back? Can I trust that these people have my back? When, you know, maybe you're used to people playing games or the politics of it all. I'm telling you, the universe is guiding like genuine people who really care about making sure that you get to where you need to go. Can you clarify this energy for me? So Ace of Cups with the 2 of Wands. You guys afraid to be happy? Okay. Yeah, guidance when it comes to this group's fears and what they're opening themselves up to. Guidance, guys. Mars, 4th house, Sagittarius. Yeah. Okay. For a lot of you, it's about like moving. It's like moving. It's like literally about moving homes here and being in a totally different environment because we have here 2 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. It's about travel. So some of you are being called to be in a different space, in a different environment. That's kind of scary. Yeah, that can be scary. With that Mars and Sagittarius in the 4th house, that can be about moving homes, being in a different home, location, different place. Yeah, there might be... Yeah, that would be scary. So let's say if someone asked you to be in like a totally different country, that would be scary, especially if you've never been out of the country before, I guess. But yeah, it would be scary. Or you could think of it as an adventure. And I think that's what the guides want you to think of when that Mars and Sagittarius is think about you creating a new home somewhere else as like your grand adventure. Your grand adventure. You want to clarify that? Well, yeah, and also with this Ace of Cups, this 2 of Wands and the 4 of Cups, there's like an opportunity for some of you to like find love here. Like new love, find love of your life. There may be a little bit of fear around that, but I don't know, I'm just getting good vibes. Any more advice for this group? I'm getting good vibes. I think you're going to be fine. Look at that 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, y'all heard me shuffle. I don't know if you saw it clearly on the screen, but there it is, 10 of Cups. It's like, yeah. You're calling it a be. This is your happiness, and maybe there's a fear of like, is this it? This is my happily ever... I get to have a happily ever after? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Of course you do. So this group, you're being blessed. God's got you. The guides got you. Your angels got you. Just open up to it. And be ready. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 2. If you chose this lovely fluorite, then this is going to be your reading. Okay, so unfortunately, the camera cut off 10 minutes into the reading, and I'm not going to redo it over because I don't really want to, but I'm just going to sum it up for you. So one of the first images I got together... You know, I don't even remember what the first image was or the first thing I channeled was. But the next thing I channeled was I saw a face. And it kind of reminded me like of a rabbit. And it was smiling and it was sweet. And so I picked up that essentially what the universe is calling or your soul is calling you to is a connection. A connection, a friendship, someone. And I kept feeling that, feeling the sweetness of it. And I was getting this energy of 2 people from 2 unlikely worlds. I was being brought to Kate and Leopold. It's a movie with... Meg Ryan and Hugh Jackman. Sorry. Brain fart moment. So Hugh Jackman and Meg Ryan were in this movie called Kate and Leopold. People from 2 different worlds, essentially. Time traveling. He was from like the 1500s. She was from the 2000s. And I just kept getting this energy of 2 unlikely people from 2 different worlds coming together because... it was aligned. And then I saw an angel. I saw a little girl in here. It was sweet. And then I saw a rabbit, and it took me to this energy of Alice in Wonderland. And it was like her and the rabbit. I was hearing Mr. Rabbit, and I was hearing Alice and Mr. Rabbit together. I felt like you are Alice. You're the one wandering into Wonderland, and you're meeting someone who's kind of magical in their own way too. They're open to the magic of the universe, too. And I just kept getting, like, an unlikely sweet friendship, And you guys are meant to find each other and be here to support each other in your journey in some way. The universe is gifting you with a friendship. And then I was being taken to, I had a vision of like an angel, kind of like angelic energy. So there's something about like an angelic energy surrounding this connection that the universe is arranging for you to connect with this person. So I pulled out your cards and it pretty much confirmed. I had pre-selected oracle cards by Spirit and it pretty much confirmed the story. But immediately I wanted to pull some tarot because I was like, oh, I want to pull some tarot because I feel like this is gonna, I just need a little bit more confirmation. And I got 6 of Cups right away. So there's definitely a connection of friendship. And then the Devil card and the 6 of Swords came out as well. So this is a connection that's specifically coming your way. So this is now where we're continuing. This is a connection that's specifically coming your way to help bring a lot of healing into your life. And to also help you to be aware of what you need in your life too. So I'm honestly getting, I feel like this person is a rabbit, but it could be a different person. Either way, what I'm getting, this person could be someone of elevated status, or they can be just someone with very healing energy. This person is going to help you to take care of yourself, because we have the Devil card and the 6 of Swords, which is about leaving things behind and moving on into a new space in a new direction. Like leaving the negativity behind. The Devil card did come out reverse. So it's like releasing any kind of addictions. And there is something around health and taking care of yourself, because we have here headache and urn. So the headache can be about poor health or needing to take care of yourself. And the urn can be about releasing something that needs to be let go of. But there's a beautiful creative collaborative, it's like a creative collaborative fun. It could just be like someone you get to talk to, friendship coming your way with this House 5 and House 7. The universe is calling for you to hold on. Oh, that was the first vision. I forgot about it. So the first vision I heard hold on, and I was seeing someone hold on. And the universe is sending you someone your way. They want you to hold on to this person because this person is a soulmate, basically. That's also something I forgot to say. And I could feel that. This person is like a soulmate because this is someone who's arranged, like, it's like divinely ordered right here. Lady Portia, divine order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. They're sending you someone. And I'm getting right away, there's something about... for some of you, there's like a lack of self-awareness or self-love, perhaps with yourself, that you're becoming more aware that I deserve love, or I deserve to be around people who care about me, or I deserve to be around people who support me. There's something that's clicking here. It could be you, it could be that person, it could be both of you mirroring each other. I was getting a bit of a mirroring energy. It's like two different worlds. We're very different, but we're very similar. And the universe is aligning you with this person because this person is going to help support you in your journey. And the universe is sending you this blessing. They're like sending you this blessing because they're like, you guys can help each other to heal and overcome limited circumstances and move on into a better situation. With this 4 Aquarius held together, boundaries, restriction, prim and proper, following rules, next to this privileged lady, this is giving me this energy of restriction. Both of you have lived in a space of restriction. You've held back, and you've held back in expressing yourselves for so long that you're looking to figure out a way to express yourself now. Sorry. You guys both want to express yourself this time around. You want to feel free. You want to feel connected to the divine magic. It could be you or this person who is of elevated status. Who knows? One can be more elevated than the other. Either way, it says here holding it together. Maybe that's what I was getting. It says also here, it says here support. Perhaps both of you have struggled through being people pleasers. And the universe is sending you someone who's going to help you get out of that state of being a people pleaser all the time and learning how to trust yourself. Yeah, so it's like trust yourself and be creative. Be your fun, creative self. Be your fun, creative, weird self. With this person, child magical, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. You're going to be brought to someone who believes that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, who believes in you. And it's probably going to be the first time someone has just believed in your magic in all totality. It's so beautiful. I'm going to cry. You guys have both, I think, I'm getting this mirroring energy. What you guys have both struggled with is freely expressing yourself with this 25 Kali liberation. You guys are both in a stage or a state of being where you're like, I want to speak my mind. I want to feel free to do what I want to do and be the person I'm meant to be. I want to be courageous. I want to be brave. We have the gift of strength, solar plexus, number 11. I want to be brave. Solar plexus is all about that confidence within yourself. It's located around the gut. This is about believing I have the confidence to accomplish whatever I want to do. Self-mastery. With that number 11, I get to self-master myself and believe in my capabilities, and also elevate my own status and believe in my own capabilities. I said that a million times with this privileged lady. We also have your third eye chakra, activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So this person may be quite psychic or intuitive, or yeah, I feel like you guys are quite psychic and intuitive with that fluorite. There's something about clear seeing, clear seeing. This person will help you to see yourself a lot more clearly, and you will be able to help them see a lot more clearly as well. Guides, can you tell me more about the headache? Seven of Swords. Tell us more. Nine of Swords. Okay, so both of you have perhaps struggled through mental health issues, a lot of anxiety with that Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. You've struggled through anxieties and feeling very limited in your fears and expression because you have stories running around in your head, and you're both wanting to rewrite your story. And you're both are wanting to start a new chapter in your life. You're both wanting positivity in your life as well. You both are in that transition, right? You're on to the new. You're like, okay, it's time to be positive. It's time to believe in miracles. It's time for life to feel good. I learned this lesson. And the lesson that I learned was that I thought I wasn't worthy of certain experiences. That kept me very limited and boxed in. What else do you want this group to know, guys? Two of Swords. Tell us more about the Two of Swords. Queen of Cups. Tell us more. Nine of Wands. The Hangman. Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there it is. Four of Cups. Okay. So they want you to know that I think this person may show up in your life out of the blue, just like very randomly, as all divinely orchestrated things do show up quite randomly in our lives. They just want you to be aware that, this person may be coming out of the blue with that Four of Cups when you least expect it, quite possibly. You're just not paying attention. And I think this person, there may be a really good possibility for you to work together or just exchange resources with that Two of Swords. But there's something you're being asked to make a decision on or trust your intuition on. I'm trying to see. Because we have a Three of Wands. It's like you're needing to use your intuition and trust your own emotions when it comes to making some kind of decision here with this Two of Swords and the Queen of Cups. You're going to be asked to make a certain kind of decision in regards to this person or this connection that's going to ask you to surrender. This is a choice that's going to ask you to surrender. I guess so. Can you clarify this reading, guys? What's going on here? Yeah, the Sagittarius came out the first time. So it says Mercury, Sagittarius, and the third house. Okay, so third house is about community and communication. And we have Mercury in its own house. So the communication is very much being amplified in the third house in Sagittarius. Okay. I think this person is just going to be very resourceful. And they're here to help you just feel untrapped in your experience or in your existence or in your body. They're here to help you feel just not trapped. They're here to help you free to express yourself. So the universe just wants you to be aware of that. Guides want you to be aware of that. Anything else you want to tell me about that Mercury Sagittarius in the third? Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, tell us more. Moneymaker, Eight of Swords, freedom, Star card. Woohoo! Okay, something is coming your way. Okay, So this connection that is coming towards you, it's more than just resourcefulness. It's an opportunity with that Four of Cups. It's an opportunity coming towards you. Maybe they'll approach you as like a friend and you guys are just talking and it's nice. But then you start to realize like, hold on a minute. Or maybe they start to realize, or you start to realize, we should work together. So there's like a partnership or a divine partnership that's coming together in your life for you to be a lot more expressive, like freely expressive and creative with yourself. It's something going to elevate you. It's something that's going to afford you a lot of abundance and recognition. With that Star card next to the Ten of Pentacles here, it's like this is something that's going to offer you a lot of recognition. They want you to release, like this is kind of the old mentality, is feeling like you're the underdog or feeling like you have to figure it out on your own with that Nine of Wands energy. That has never been the answer, is to try to figure it out on your own. The universe wants to know that they're sending you people that are going to help you with that third house of like community. People are being sent towards you because you're not meant to figure it out alone. You're not meant to figure it out alone. The business that you're trying to create or whatever you're trying to create when it comes to your projects and ideas, you're not meant to figure it out alone. You need a support system, as we all do. We all need a support system. Anything else you want to let this group know, guys? I read this reading to filth. Just kidding. We have the Hangman again and the Two of Wands. Yeah, so you're going to be asked to make some kind of important decision or choice. You could be asked to move. You could be asked to... What is the choice about? What is the choice about? Fourth house. You might be asked to move. Mars, fourth house, Virgo. Yeah. Because Mars is about movement, activity. It's in the fourth house of home and it's in Virgo. Yeah. It's like something where somewhere where you would want to make it your home. Make it your home. What's the choice about, guys? What are you being asked to make a choice about? We got Strength card. Ooh, get out of your comfort zone. Ooh, Hierophant. Hold on a minute. Hierophant and the Strength card. Hierophant and the Strength card. There's a lot of divinely orchestrated energy that keeps coming in. We got the Hangman, the Hierophant. I was seeing angels. So you're being asked to make a decision because it's something where you can't see the result. It's like, I can't really see what the heck is happening. So you're gonna have to take a chance and be confident about that. Tell me more about the Strength card here. Ten of Wands again. Ooh, take care of yourself, please. Clarify that Hierophant. And we have here Six of Cups. Yeah. Yep. So it doesn't matter. This person could be someone of the opposite sex. It could be someone who, it's like a friendship, or it could be a loving partnership. Whatever it is, it's divinely orchestrated. It's divinely orchestrated for you. Six of Cups came out again with the Hierophant. And they just want oh my gosh. They want you to be aware. Yeah. Tell me about an important lesson is unfolding. Yeah, do what you feel is right. You're going to be asked to make some kind of decision. You need to do what you feel is right. There's a divine order to things. Tell us more about this Star card again with the Knight of Wands. It's like you're being asked to choose, do I follow my passion? Do I take this risk, do this thing that I've never done before out of my comfort zone? Or do I just stay? Well, they want you to take a chance. Because you have a destiny that's being activated right now. You have a destiny that's being activated. This person is put on your path so that they can help you. And yes, it's important for you to be strong, but you don't have to carry all the weight to create your harvest. Yes, it is important for you to be strong, but you don't need to carry all the weight to create your harvest. This person coming into your life is going to make it a lot easier for you. So this person coming into your life, they're going to make it a lot easier. They're going to make your life a lot easier. It's like you guys are going to have a lot of fun. It's like both of you are going to activate the child magical in you. And a lot of that tension that you experienced before is just going to fall away. You know, a lot of the negativity, the frustration, perhaps not taking care of yourself, all of that's going to fall away. Because this person is they're meant to be in your life so that you can heal. So that you can heal, so that you can move forward, so that you can believe, so that you can be aligned with your path. and also receive all the abundance. I think that's quite important for you, is like you want abundance, you want something stable and consistent, and this person's going to help you do that. This person will also help you to trust your intuition more as well. They're here to reassure you with using your intuition. By the way, all soulmates and divine counterpart situations and connections, they're not meant to like fix your problems. What they're meant to show you is your own strength and what you weren't seeing clearly about yourself. That's it. You're here to help you through your awakening process. And this person's going to help to free you. This person could be quite outspoken. You want to let us know about the person that's coming into their life guides? Oh my gosh, my cards are all messed up. Ah! What happened? What happened? Hold on a minute. Oh my god. The Six of Cups, it just keeps flipping around. It's so funny. Yeah, this is a soulmate for sure. Let's see if they can tell us about your soulmate or this person that's coming into your life. I mean, this person's here to help you have fun. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are meant to work together. You guys are meant to work together. Ace of Wands. And inspire each other. Yeah. And create a lot of stability in one another's lives. This person's just very resourceful, and they have a very healing energy around them. And they're going to help you to heal. I think you guys are going to help each other to heal. I'm just getting like a mutual benefit. It's like a mutual benefit. So it's like wherever the other person lacks, the other person can help. But overall, you guys are going to work together. It's like team. You guys are going to help to inspire each other and help create a lot of stability, health, comfort in one another's life. Yeah. Some of you might be like overworkers or overworking yourself. And the universe wants you to know, like, let that go. Let that be done. Justin Timberlake, dead and gone. They want you to leave that chapter behind because I think you prayed about this. You know, you prayed like, I want to be happy. I want to be relieved of all of this tension and responsibility and burden and chaos of life. I feel like I'm always having to hold it together. I need to hold it together all the time. Hold it together, because everyone's looking at me, expecting me to act a certain way, or I just feel this expectation, this weight of expectation on me. And I want to be creatively free. I want to be creatively free. I want to learn how to use my intuition to trust my inner child magic. I want to learn how to use this to create a better life for myself. And that's what your intuition is here for. It's here for you to live the life that you want, to live a life where you truly feel aligned and free. And this person's going to help you with that. And they're going to help bring a lot of abundance and blessings into your life, okay? Okay? It's okay. Okay. I think that's going to be the end of your reading. Oh, do you have like a final alignment message or advice for this group? Virgo, 6th house, Jupiter. Okay, so they want you to continue doing your healing. So with that Jupiter is a planet of blessings. So it's coming. You are going to be relieved. You're going to feel a lot better. Jupiter in Virgo is quite, it's about kind of like a workaholic energy. Tell me more about this Jupiter in Virgo in the 6th house, please. We have here Magician card. Ooh. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. No kidding. Stability. Knight of Wands. Yeah, don't be a workaholic. Sun card. Okay, so what they really want you to pay attention to is continue to, whatever you've done to open up to this experience, whatever you've done up until this point to like manifest what's coming into your life, they want you to continue doing that. Whatever that thing that you're doing that's helping you to manifest change and excitement and growth into your life, keep doing that, because that's what's working in your favor. Yeah, there's just something unexpected here coming with that Magician. It's just going to make you a lot happier than you realize. Yeah, yep. You guys, it's just a lot of responsibility that you're carrying all the time, and it's just you feel the weight of it, or the weight of it, the expectation of it. So with that Sun card, Focus on your health, focus on what makes you good, and focus on alleviating yourself of unnecessary stresses. Create a healthy balance, a healthy routine, a healthy balance. To me, that Jupiter is all about expansion, about blessing. So anything that's making you feel very limited in your routine or your expression is probably not what you want. Probably not what you want. Additional advice for this group, guides. Star card, High Priestess, the Magician, the Sun, the Star, the Priestess. They just want you to believe in magic. Come on. They want you to use your intuition the way that you can. Your third eye probably has been opened. And maybe you can see sometimes, but you can't see. It's like it's like wavery. It's like, sometimes you trust it, sometimes you don't trust it. And I think you're just needing to trust it more. You're needing to trust it more. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot coming. We have the Sun, the Star, and the High Priestess. So I just feel like a lot of healing, hope, excitement, blessings are coming into your life now. And it's going to feel like magic. Do you believe in magic? I can't remember any lyrics because I just can't. Okay. Or I can, or I can't. So we have 2 5s. Change is coming. Change. They want you to prep for change. 4 is about stability. 1 and 3 is about... 1 and 2 adds up to 3. We have another 2 here and another 2 here. I feel like that's about the connection. Look at that 2 Pentacles came out again. Clarify that King of Swords. Just make sure you're very honest with yourself, okay? Make sure you're very honest with yourself. To me, I'm like, you gotta be. You just gotta be honest. Ace of Cups came flying out, okay? You guys, connection is coming your way. A blessing, a blessed connection. But I think this person is just gonna help you to have fun. Yeah, anything else you want to tell me about the King of Swords here? Queen of Cups. Yeah. This person's going to help you have fun. I think you need to be honest with yourself about you deserve happiness. And you need to tune into your emotions a bit more. That needs more of your attention as well. Virgo energy is... Actually, Virgo is a very spiritual sign. And I didn't really know it was that spiritual. I'm just like, we're just very analytical. Virgos are just very analytical. And... we have a strong Mercury, but actually there's so much more to Virgo. A lot much more. And one of that is like purification. They're all about that purifying process. And the purification process at the core, when we're really pure, we become like children again. We become like children again. We realize, oh my gosh, what? The universe takes care of me when I just have to do the inspired action and stay in alignment. Oh, that's awesome. Let me just do that. But just continue to listen to your emotions and give that priority. And allow the healing process to continue to unfold in your life. Just allow it to continue to unfold. The expansion, meditate, go deep within and just be like, okay, what do I need today? What do I need today for me to feel good for tomorrow? What do I need? What am I calling for? What would make me happy? What would elevate my mood? Okay, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you chose this lovely tiger's eye, this is for you, okay? This is for you. Yeah. I'm sorry, I had a moment. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to go ahead and I will pull energies first. I will read with the crystal, and then I will unveil your oracle cards, and then we'll pull some tarot for clarification and additional inquiries for you. Okay. Guides, align me with the energies of group number 3, please. was that? Okay, I was seeing a cat. So there's something about your instincts, and its eyes were like lights. It was like a robot cat. Very interesting. But it was looking left to right, like it was sweeping the area, looking for something. So your soul is calling for you to look for something right now. To search. So that you find something. They want you to find something. And you are going to need to trust your instincts, because cats are very primitive in a sense. They're hunters. So they want you to go hunting for something that you're looking for in the dark. And the darkness is symbolic of using your intuition to find it. So even if you use your eyes, to me, the light is representative of like an inner light. If you connect to your inner light, it will help you to find what's hidden from you. So I think there's an aspect to you where you feel like you don't really know what your soul is calling for you to do right now. Like you're like, I don't even have a clue. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm looking, but I'm not even sure what to look for. Because you need to use your instincts. So you need to trust yourself more. Sometimes we feel like other people have the answers to our own problems. They don't. They don't have the answers to your problems. People can only tell you what's meant for you to know, that you could know if you got quiet and listened on your own. I just do these readings because they're fun. And I like listening to readings because they're fun. It's inspiring. It's really inspiring to see people tap into magic and intuition. But there's something about you, I think, that is like a feline. Like you have good instincts. And I think you're looking for it, and you're putting in the work to look for something. For sure. I get that. But there's something about stop using your eyes to find it. And use your heart instead. In combination with your intuition and your soul itself. Use your inner source, not your outer source, to find it. It's like a sense or a sixth sense. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through for you, group number 3. Okay, pretty sure I'm not hungry. Excuse my stomach. Okay, so the thing it'll probably show up in this reading, but there's something that's meant to be revealed to you at a specific time. Or it's supposed to be revealed to you. So I think the thing that you're searching for, or what your soul is calling for you to do, perhaps you actually don't need to search for it as much as you think you do. It's just you feel like something's missing, which is good. You know, the soul urges us to like connect with it. It loves that. But there's something about it will be revealed to you. Perhaps it's your approach, and changing your approach will help the answer to be revealed to you. So something will be revealed to you. It'll be like literally presented to you, like right in your face. Like, here is the answer. Couldn't be more obvious. It's right here in front of your face, presented to you on a golden palette of some sort. So they just need you to trust it. Let's see what's coming here for group number 3, guys. What's going on? Something about going in 2 different directions. Okay. Something about it feels like it's separate, but it's not. So to me, the separation is like, it's like a part of yourself that desires to be expressed in one way, and another part of you desires to be connected to something. And you feel like they're 2 different parts of you, but actually they're both you. And they're supposed to be merged together. And maybe that's what they want you to figure out. It's like how to merge these aspects of yourself together instead of compartmentalizing. Compartmentalizing and creating structure is very much of the human mind and of the ego. But the soul knows how to work with like mess. It knows how to work in chaos. That's why it's so good and on point. It knows how to work with the chaos of it all. It's like less structure is needed in order for you to figure out a way to work with these energies here. 2 parts to a whole. That's what I'm hearing. 2 parts to a whole. Yeah, 2 parts make a whole. So it's like they're not separate. They're actually supposed to be brought together. Something about something and another thing needing to be brought together in order for this to work. They need to be brought together, not separated. Don't separate them. They're meant to be brought together. Let's see. I feel like you have something that you want to work with or you want to do, but you trying to figure out where to put it. Because I'm seeing like a plane and it's trying to land, or it's looking at where to land. It's like, where do I go? Where do I put this? Something about like, what do I do with it, though? I have something, but I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Where to put it, or where does it go? Yeah, probably like you have like a talent, a gift, or skill, and you're trying to figure out, what do I do with this? Where do I put it? How do I use it? We're going to figure it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and... we found it. Oh, we found it. Boy, did we. Ooh. All right, group number 3, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This group. Oh, wow. All right, you guys have figured out your calling probably at this point. You guys know how to express yourself. You guys are very good at expressing yourself. You know what you want. You're very determined. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. It's just about figuring out how to make it successful or work for you. Okay. A lot of water energy. So they really want you to work with your emotions more to figure it out. Like, they want you to listen to your intuition, not use your eyes. Because you're not going to figure it out with your eyes. That's for sure coming through with this. We have Kuan Yin, care and compassion. We have the Mama Quocha. We have water. And we have here Scorpio. Intensity, exposing and purging and renewing. Your intuition is guiding you. So you can't see it, but it's taking you somewhere. You guys have figured out, I think you guys at this point have figured out what you want to do. We have here Order of the Melchizedek, embraced by light. Mission uncovered, don't give up. You figured out your mission, you figured out what you want to do. It's just you're trying to figure out, well, how do I make it profitable or a success or make it move? Or how do I get people to want to be a part of this with me? Perhaps you're just in your head thinking a lot about like a lot about a lot. I got concerns. I don't know how I'm going to figure out what to do with this. I don't know what to figure out. Okay, it might be like your intuition. Literally, it might be your gift here. It's like, I don't know what to do with this intuition here. It's strong, but what do I do with it? Well, you're a magician. We have here trickster, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Well, yeah, so the parts of yourself that you're trying to figure out how to like merge together, it's like this intuitive side, this intuitive magical side, and like the human egoic side. And you're trying to figure out, well, how do I do something with this in this world of where people follow the money, and people are all about the money, and people are all about status. How do I create something that's pure and beautiful, and how do I put it in this world? I think you really want it to be pure because we get that martyr here. It's like learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Transcendence and transcending. You're about transcending it all. You're about authenticity. And you're trying to figure out, how do I be authentic in this world with this gift, as opposed to falling into the clutches of the seduction of the ego and of money. How do I make the most of what I got here? Well, you're overthinking, that's for sure. To me, anytime concern comes up with this 33 concern, it's like you're overly concerned about the wrong things. It's the wrong thing. It's the wrong thing. They need you to go within. They need you to go within because you know that there's something unlocking, but you're not gonna see it. It could be like divine timing. Like, you're not gonna see it until the moment arrives. Like, there's a perfect timing being brought to you. Or perhaps you have started out something and you're like, I don't really know. Like, is this resonating with people or what? Like, there's this skepticism. Maybe you're on social media, you're putting something out there and you're like, are people interested? Are they getting it? Are they resonating with it? I'm not getting enough feedback for this yet. It's going to grow. Yeah, because there's a little bit of fear here with this Dear John. Rejection, code heart truth, breaking up, set boundaries, strained situation. It's not you, it's me. Dang, it's not you, it's me. The end, final word, cutting cords, something's not working. So there's something not working here. And you're using your eyes. Use your intuition, because your intuition is telling you that you're fine and you're going to figure it out. And there's something unlocking for you. Something quite powerful, because it's going to allow you to bump up into main female status, main character status, number 2 here. So the main female is very magnetic. She's the one who pulls opportunities and experiences to her and success to her just by being her own magnetic self. And we have here 26, I am who I am, crown chakra. You have a very magnetic energy. Okay, regardless of what gender you are, you have a very magnetic, creative energy. You have to trust that this creative force is going to bring to you the right situation at the right time, because you are going to be called and activated here to co-create something with someone here. We have the symphony, harmony, synergy, co-create, assembly, organized structure, team. So part of the reason perhaps that it's not a success is because you're meant to use this intuition with other people. We have your house 3, Scorpio. You have a community you're meant to work with. This is not just like a random collaboration. Let's talk about our idea. No, you're meant to work with these people to make your idea a success. And here's the thing about team effort. It generates more success. It's amplified. Team effort, collaborative team effort and energy put into a project generates significantly more success than one would from doing something by themselves. It's an illusion to think that these people are doing things by themselves. A lot of the people who generate a lot of success that we see with our eyes, it's happening because there are a lot of people who are behind the scenes that are helping to put this structure together. And that's what you're needing. You're being given a stage, a curtain call, acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity, admiration. Admiration is coming towards you here. There's some kind of recognition coming towards you. You're going to be on the stage, though, creating this experience with other people. You're meant to work with other people. You're a natural team collaborative person. You know how to be in flow with team energy here. So together, you and these group of people are very much about embracing the magic of the universe. You guys are doing something very unconventional, very different from what you would normally see. If you've ever felt called to do something unconventional or different, well, you're being called to activate that now. Here with this group of people. So you just need to trust your intuition. It's going to tell you the season and cycle. You guys are ascendant masters. We have here 233s. Or more accurately, you're working with ascendant masters to create this beautiful opportunity and magnetize it towards you. So you guys are natural ascendant masters, or you know how to tap into ascendant mastery. This is why you're being given a significant opportunity that's going to give you a bigger stage. The current circumstances that you are in or moving away from is too small of a stage. Let's put it like that. It's too small. The universe is like, that's too small. The reason why it's not working because it's too small. Let's just say that. And let me just give you a moment to soak that up. The current circumstance and stage that you are utilizing right now is too small for you. You need a bigger stage. You need something bigger. You're meant to be part of a bigger energy. You can sense this. You're like, I know I'm meant to be successful or something, or I know I'm meant to be a part of something bigger here with this martyr. I know I'm meant to be a part of something bigger. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. You don't have to. Universe is going to help you. The universe is going to help you. All you need to do is continue to take inspired action and to study. You guys are powerful channelers with this I am who I am crown chakra. You are powerful channelers. You know how to pull strong intuitive insights and downloads, like hard truth, or the true truth here with the Scorpio energy. It's like, people are going to stop to listen to what you have to say or what you want to show them. Whether this is any kind of creative experience that you're offering to other people, is very much creative because you're intuitively, you're like creating it as you go along. But there's something that you're creating where it's too deep. Okay, it's very deep, and it's meant to be experienced probably with a broader group of people, a bigger audience as well. a different stage. A different stage. We also have here Mother Mary, love and peace, let go of the need to be right, choose peace, mother healing is possible at this time. We also have here Kuan Yin, care and compassion, choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. Okay, so both of those energies to me are about working with other people. Working compassionately with other people. So let's go ahead and delve into these energies and see what's going on. Guides, tell me more about this Mother Mary energy. Tell me more about the Mother Mary. There it is, my dear group number 3. We have your Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. There's a bigger opportunity that's coming towards you. Then let go of the need to be right. To me, this is about the let go of the need to be right. The way that the concern that you have about, well, maybe I'm supposed to do it like this. Well, maybe I'm supposed to do it like this. At this point, you've done everything you've done to, okay, this is what I'm getting. You guys have done everything you've needed to do up until this point. You can continue, but there's something else here. There's something else that's coming towards you that's meant for you. And it's supposed to be in connection with someone else. Someone is offering you a generous opportunity to step into the limelight. Your stage is too small. Let me just say that again. So part of you might feel frustrated. It's like, things didn't work out the way I want. They want you to move on. It's like the piece is about moving away from what didn't work, right? The rejection. It's like, oh, I feel rejected. Oh, things didn't go the way that I wanted to. Oh, the cold heart truth is actually, it's not what you think. Here's the thing. If you feel passionate about something or what you're doing, you're on the right path. Because that's how our emotions work. Our emotions show us the way. If you feel like you're good, every time you do it, you love it, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Now, you need to get out of your own way to allow the universe to help you the rest of the way here. So I would say the let go of the need to right is let go of your assumptions about how you thought you were supposed to share your gift or help people. All you know is that you are meant to help people doing something that is very healing, very deep, very creative, very intuitive. You know that. You know who you are. You're like, I know I'm a creative, intuitive being here. I know I'm powerful. I know I got something special to share, but you need to believe in it, right? You need to believe in your gift. That's it. You need to believe in your gift. They're going to align you with the right circumstances. Tell me about this Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands. Interesting. I mean, that's an interesting message. Do what is right for everyone involved. Because they have me looking at these very nurturing, loving, considerate energies where, you know, they're very considerate of other people and other energies, right? All of this water energy. And I'm just getting this vibe, or what they keep showing me is like, it's the time for you to shine and it's time for you to be like selfish or something here with this Ace of Wands and Six of Wands. It's like, it's time for you to win. It's time for you to experience magic. It's time for you to be the main character, pretty much. So I want to share the message of there's a delusion for this group that you need to let go of, and the delusion is like the rejection. You're not being rejected. You're being redirected. You're being redirected. So you need to trust that. You need to trust that you are being redirected here. Guys, look at what is coming towards you. It's a bigger stage. And yes. Okay, so let's just let's get nosy about what's going on. What's this bigger stage that is being offered to you? And then we'll look into some alignment messages. Tell us more about the House 3 Scorpio. What's going on here? What are they creating with a group of people, guides? Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay. Well, it's success, that's for sure. It could be something that can offer you long-term stability and success. It's something where you are being bumped up to, like, you're being bumped up a status. Something where you're being bumped up in status, where you are getting the attention because you're using your intuition to guide you. So to me, these are the most creative queens. They are, to me. The Queen of Pentacles, she can be, but she has a practicality to her where she'll be creative up until a certain point. These queens don't have caps for creativity. Like, the Queen of Wands will be like, what do I want? What do I do? What's possible? What's possible? What glass ceiling are we about to shatter today? And the Queen of Cups is like, whatever I'm feeling. She can flow in and out of any kind of experience. She can flow in and out of anything. She has unlimited creativity just locked inside of her, waiting to be seen. Okay, so it's whatever you're doing, it's going to be like, multiply that times 10, okay? Let's get into an alignment message for you, group number 3. Alignment message for group number 3. Oh, it's a Scorpio. Let me go ahead and clarify the energy. They like the Scorpio today. Scorpio energy is very... It's intense. It's honest. It likes things a certain way. It's probably the most psychic. Well, actually, no, it's not. Because I'm thinking about the 8th house. 12th house is Pisces, duh. How would I differentiate that? Clarify that 10 in Uranus in 10th house in Scorpio. Clarify that energy, guys. Okay, it's a strong calling. Gotcha. Ace of Pentacles. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. Cards just come out weird. Too many cards. They told me a whole story. Okay, so Uranus in Scorpio. So Uranus is my intellectual genius. It's in the sign of Scorpio, which is the height of material wealth. And it is the height of, I don't know, Scorpios are just super, Scorpio's a very magnetic sign. It's like a pull, it's like a magnet. And a deep hidden intensity. Okay, let me just tell you the story. So an opportunity is coming towards you. Yes, yes, bam. Universe is like, bam, we got you. Ace of Pentacles. This is aligned with your calling here with that Judgment card. Huge calling being activated for you. It's going to be very obvious. There's a financial opportunity to create success. It's going to be quite abundant for you. Two of Swords is, it's going to require you to make a decision and use your intuition to guide you. You're going to be asked to use your intuition to guide you. You are it's going to be a huge state of achievement. Just getting the opportunity alone is going to feel like, oh my gosh, this is so big. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is out of this world, literally out of this world. That's how you're going to feel. It's going to be like, wow, this is crazy. Me? Yeah, you. With the Three of Cups, you're being, I don't know what you're doing, but your face is being seen, or your name is being seen. Like, people are getting to know you. And you need to be comfortable with that. Because you are going to be seen. Your image, your face, it's going to be like everywhere or in front of people somehow with this World card and Three of Cups. Like, you are going to be known. You are going to be known, but for something that you're doing. So I think just get comfortable with being yourself, right? Here's the thing. The people who know themselves the most, or who are the most comfortable with being themselves, who are the most comfortable with being themselves are probably the most enjoyable, and yes, I would say the most enjoyable to be around. Their energy is the most enjoyable to be around. It's very magnetic, but they're also just good at what they do confidently in front of other people too, because they're comfortable being in their own skin to some degree. It's like get comfortable in your own skin. It's what I'm hearing. That Knight of Wands is like you got a passion. You're passionate about something. Follow that passion. Okay. Let me pull. Yeah. I think you guys feel for sure. There's so much beautiful, compassionate energy. What you're truly offering is you're offering yourself, and you're offering yourself to be a vessel for other people, whether it's through creativity, like some kind of, it's a combination. Okay. Because I was getting two parts. And I think it's the two parts of yourself is like, I have like a creative aspect to me where I'm like creative and I like attention, maybe with that main female. There's a part of you that does like attention. Let's just admit that with that Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Let's just say it for what it is. Part of you likes attention. There's that aspect. Part of you just likes having fun in front of people or entertaining people. There's that aspect to you. And then the other part of you is like deep, like intuitive, very spiritual, very like, I'm all about the cause. So it's like you're figuring out a way to combine these two aspects, because it would seem like an unlikely pairing of how do I put together this, I like attention, I want to be seen, with a cause. And the universe wants, okay, the message that wants to come through to you guys right away is you are meant to be seen. That's why you want to be seen. The reason why you want to be seen and the reason why you're working towards it is because you're meant to be on a bigger stage here. Seen by more people, a lot of people. Like, you want it because it's a part of you. You want it because it's meant for you. You want it because there's some aspects, like the universe called for you to feel that way in this lifetime. The universe called for you to want attention. But the beautiful thing about it is you're going to make it more acceptable about people to express this aspect of themselves. And you're going to make it less taboo. Because to me, with this trickster, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior, you're going to make it a lot more relatable for people to, I don't know, let's say someone was like an actress and they're like in movies, but then they also talk about, they're also into tarot, or they're also very psychic. I don't really know anyone who does that. But there's something about these two parts of yourself are going to be utilized and brought together and be made more acceptable in society because of it. That's what you're contributing to. In fact, that's the cause. There's something about, okay, I'm being brought into a whole thing. You guys are supposed to be a part of like a new wave of intuitives being brought and merged into the other realities too. Because if you think about it, what do you know, the Jehovah's Witnesses or whatever, the ones who come knocking at your door and they tell you about God, that's kind of like what you are, but you're doing it in a way that's very unassuming, and it doesn't offend people. I guess it catches them off guard maybe, but not in a way that's like, oh, that's weird. It's like you're making it normal. You're normalizing it. So people are like, oh, okay. You know, some people, they feel like it's separate. They're like, okay, I have my life and then I have my other life. No, you're putting it together so that people are like, oh, okay, you're both. You're all of it in one. And I can accept this aspect of yourself. It's duality. So there's like a duality to you. And this is going to help a lot of people to be more accepting towards the duality that exists within them. And then they're going to realize that they're a fluid creative being. They're not just one thing or the other. They don't have to choose, and they don't have to hide or be ashamed. So just like, you know, the Salem witch trials, or the people who have sacrificed for the sake of, you know, coming out and being more comfortable with, that's kind of what you're at the front of here. But I'm getting, there's so much beautiful energy, or there's also protection around you, where when you come out with this experience, it's going to be, it's going to work. That's what I'm hearing. It's like it's going to work. There's something about this that's just going to work for people, and they're going to be able to accept it and enjoy it in a way that's easy for them to absorb. So it doesn't feel so like weird and like, oh, what is that? I guess Eckhart Tolle would be perhaps a really good example. I don't know. He kind of feels like another world though. I think Russell Brand. it would be a good example. So he has this spirituality and he's really into politics. Though, to be honest, I think once you give into politics, it's like, it's very hard for you to like, but he tries to find, he tries to navigate. I think he's a Gemini, or he has Gemini in his chart, but he knows how to like navigate that fine line. That's what I'm getting for you. It's like you're here to navigate some kind of fine line because you're part of the portal. You're part of the doorway. You help people to merge into both worlds or merge both worlds together. That's what I'm getting. Oh my gosh. So freaking deep. All right. I'm going to end your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, you guys got 33. Yeah. You guys are very much meant to be, work with masters or mastery or transcendent masters. Sorry, ascendant masters. But you guys are transcendent masters too. There's something about you. It's like, yeah, it's just normal. Yeah, spirituality is normal. But it's becoming normal for people. We can feel the shift. But I told you guys there's a creative and spiritual renaissance that's happening, and you guys are a part of this. Your calling is to be part of the portal, so you can navigate between both worlds, so people can like come in and be like, oh, what's going on in this world? And get more curious. And this is what God wants you to be a part of, because he wants it to be more acceptable. The universe source wants it to be more acceptable for, well, and less taboo for people to talk about spirituality. You know, I think people felt very offended by like, you know, woke culture and whatnot, but you're here to bring real woke culture. Okay, not the, you know, woke culture, like no, like source woke culture. You know, like what's really going on here? What are we really here to change and talk about? That's the truth. You're here to bring that experience to the world. And good luck. That's all I can say. Group number 3, that's gonna be the end of it. Let me know if this resonated. Like, subscribe to support. Bye. Hey, group number 4, if you chose this lovely jadeite, then this is going to be the reading for you. So we're going to be looking into what your soul is calling for you to do. It's been dramatic. All of the readings have been dramatic because this is a soul calling. It's supposed to be dramatic. Okay? It's supposed to, like, it's so funny because I think I was reading about the soul. I'm reading Entering into the Castle by Carolyn Miss. I didn't even know that these were her cards. These archetypal cards are her card. I'm like, who is this woman? Apparently she's been on Super Soul Sunday. I don't know if I watched her on Super Soul. I don't remember watching her on Super Soul Sunday. But I've had her cards for years. And I've been like intuitively absorbing her energy through the cards. And then she started showing up on my feed randomly. And I started reading her book. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this woman gets it. She gets it because she's a mystic. And she taught me what a mystic was just through her cards alone. So magical. And the soul is just, it has a bit of its own personality too. And I've been trying to understand what that is. And I have read that the soul has 4 urges, Maybe I'll do a reading on that where I look into what are the 4 urges for you. But the soul has like personality to it. There's a part to it that's all like detached and it's all about source. Then there's a part to it that's very personal. It's about you and your story. And we're looking into what is your soul calling you to do? What's that personal experience it wants you to be a part of? Group number 4. Okay, I'm ready. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 4, please. I pull energies first, read with the crystal, unveil your oracle cards, and then I pull tarot for some clarification and additional inquiries here. Okay. Your soul is calling for you to dive in. It was so dramatic. If I could give it a sound, like I'm like, in. Sounded like, is it like the FX sound or the FX sounds? Or it's like dramatic. Like when you're in a theater and you hear the bass. That's what it felt like to me. Like dramatic. Your soul is calling for you to dive in. Not just dive inwardly to yourself, but also dive into committing yourself to what it's calling you to do. Because there's strong calling and you can feel it and it wants you to go there. It wants you to go there. And it wants you to be big and unapologetic about it, confident about it. Not necessarily you have to go around and promote it, but don't hide away from it either. Don't hide away from what you're here to do. Group number 4. Okay. Sorry, my stomach's making some noises right now. I don't know what they are. You know, I think I'm just processing food. Yeah. All right, guys, anything else you'd like to let group number 4 know right now? They're like, we'd like to let them know a lot. Interesting. I was being shown a ball attached to a silver rod. It was bringing me to this scene from Halloween Town where they said like they made this thing. It was like a light orb thing. But it was supposed to scare away the bad guys or something. Okay. So they want you to be the light in this world. Yeah, they want you to be the light in this world. The way that they made the orb is they had to put like spells in it. I'm not saying you have to do spells, but you have to fuse you into it. You have to infuse your energy. I don't believe you have to do spells. I think you could just be like, God, I believe in magic. Boom. Like however you want to do it. Prayer, whatever works for you. But they're calling you to invest some time and energy into something here that you're pouring your light into, and it's going to help to banish away the bad guys. It's going to help banish away the bad guys, or it's going to be a light in this world. You're here to be a lighthouse. You're here to be the light in this world, or a light in this world, and chase away the bad guys and be like, get away. Yeah, because it helped them to when they did that, they lit up Halloween Town. So, because someone put out the light in Halloween Town, and they're like, oh no, and then everyone was all depressed, and it was all like dark. So you're here to bring light to this world, light to people's life. You know, people who have been like stressed, in anxious situations, depressed. You're here to restore the balance. Oh my gosh, so dramatic. How could it get more dramatic? But it did. It got more dramatic. You're here to restore the light to this world. Oh my gosh. And you know that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Don't cry, don't do it. And you know that. You know that you're here to be a light because you feel it everywhere you go. You're sensitive to it. You're sensitive where there isn't light. You're sensitive where there needs to be more illumination. You're sensitive to it. And so they're like, the way that you restore this balance is you bring the light. But there's something they want you to invest your energy into here, because I keep seeing that orb. It's like, put your energy into this and restore the light to the world. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. This jadeite. You are here to I was seeing like a figure. Oh man, group number 4. You're like a fairy. You're like a magical fairy. You're here to be like a magical fairy in this world. As cheesy as it sounds. But there's like I keep getting this like, they showed me like a layer or like a wall being put up. And like you busting through the wall and shattering it. So there's something your soul is calling for you to shatter this wall, this boundary, this false boundary or this false limitation that's keeping people trapped in a false reality where they stay stuck in their unhappiness. It's like the light wants to come through, but it's blocked by something. And you're here to clear the block. So dramatic. We like dramatic. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come through from this jadeite. This jadeite is very, I always get very healing energy from it. It's very interesting because I thought jadeite would be like abundance, money, wealth, but this jadeite is often about healing and cleansing. It always takes me to imagery like that. Overcoming fears too. Okay. You guys are specifically meant to take down the bad guys. I don't, because I'm seeing the dark clouds in here. You guys are specifically meant to take the bad guys out. Okay, this is what I got right away. You're not here to take the bad guys out. It's like you're here to transform them. So you know how some people, they go straight to the people who struggle the most to help? This woman was talking about how she works with preemies, and she says, or like little kids, and she says the more difficult they are, the more I love them. There might be an aspect of you that likes that challenge or that likes that It's like I'm drawn to that darkness because I want to bring light to that world. I want to show them that they're not dark, or they're not doomed, or they're not, it's like, I want to show people they're not doomed. I want to show people they're not stuck. They're not lost or as lost as they think. I want to show people that they have so much more in them. I want to show people that they're capable. I want to show people how self-reliant they can be. It's like, going to, the prison in Alcatraz. Okay, I don't know what it's called, but it's like going to like a darker environment and like bringing light. It doesn't have to mean that that's what you do. Maybe you feel that calling to do that, to go to those most challenging places and locations and bring your light. But I think in general, the world kind of does cast a dark cloud. The news, and people watch that every day. When you hear people talk about their life, usually it's about the bad things that are going on. So I think it's like wherever you go, you're here to bring light, and you're here to help restore people so that they can get a clear perspective on understanding that they're not helpless. Okay, let's go ahead and see. So dramatic. Let's go ahead and see what your cards say. Yes. Bridget, inner strength, back to wholeness, emptiness, moving on. Youth. We have here telephone. Ooh, someone gonna call you. Communication, book burning. Ooh, hoo, hoo. So I was getting that. So right away I'm getting like, you guys perhaps have this like really bright, you have magic. You believe in magic. And we got salvation, child wounded. Yeah, I was feeling that. Right away I'm getting that you guys, you believe in divination or magic, or you have an unorthodox way of approaching things here. You have an unorthodox approach to things. This is what people need. This is what people need. Okay. Oh, I mean, so strong. So the soul is calling, yes, the soul is calling for you to be the light. We have your Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. The soul is calling for you to recognize your power continuously so you can teach people to recognize their power. And it could just be through demonstration. Bridget is actually the divination goddess. She's into divination. She's all about that magic. So it could be through divination you show people magic exists. For the previous group, I forgot to say something. But I guess I'll say it for you. There's something about navigating two worlds, right? There might be something about you that's unassuming, where people expect you to be one way, but then you start talking and it's like, they're like, what did she just say about my soul? But I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. I think the universe wants you to be unassuming because you know who you are at your core. And I think a lot of light workers are just like that. They're like, yeah, I'm just who I am. We don't go around doing chants all day. We're normal people. But then we come up and we're like, when we have our moments, when we're into it, wherever we express ourselves and we feel called to do so, we go for it. You dive in, don't hold back, because it's just, it. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so we have here, it's interesting. We have two home references. We have here emptiness and moving on, no home. No one home, cycle completion, emptiness. And we also have here 4, and we have here Libra. Okay, and they also have your 39 community. So some of you may be moving homes. Let's go ahead and get a clarification. Or finding your soul tribe, where you're going to feel at home with your 39 community. Okay, so I wonder what that's about. Tell us more about the emptiness or the house 4 energy. What's this about? We got here the 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, it's about authenticity. It's about being who you are. Yeah, because we have here book burning, censorship, silence, control, discord, persecute, suffocate, limited freedom, constraint, mind games, changing the narrative. So book burning is typically what people would want to do if they didn't want you to have availability to a certain kind of knowledge or a way of living. So like when was it President Mao or Emperor Mao from China? He like destroyed all of these like relics and like art in China, and he made everyone conform to it was basically a dictatorship. But was it called socialism, where everyone's supposed to live the same life? No one has a fancy nice house. Like, no, but then you always get back into the same system anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So your soul is calling for you to help people to tap into a higher space of freedom within themselves and within yourself as well. No censorship. So it's like you're here to talk about things that perhaps feel a bit more taboo to other people. We have here telephone to Cancer, connection, communication, conversation, getting through, two-way street message, loud and clear, reaching out, throat chakra. So there's something about using your throat chakra to help alleviate the taboo, or what other people would typically find taboo, to help them understand themselves more, essentially. I think you're finding your home with yourself. You're tapping into a more authentic expression with yourself with this house 4. Here, you've completed a cycle of karmic mates, and now you're being introduced to your soulmates. Perhaps you may have met a soulmate before, maybe have not, but I'm just getting with this community and this empty nest energy. You're leaving behind like the karmic, you're not leaving them behind. You're not just going to be like, see you guys, and never talk to you ever again. It's just like you're leaving behind the mentality that you're just here with the people you're here with. It's like, no, the universe is going to help you align with your people with this Libra house 4 energy. They're going to help you align with your people, the people who think like you, you know, in a way would be considered slightly offbeat or rebellious to other people. You're being aligned with those people. 7 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. Here. 9 of Pentacles is I think you are going to be literally moving into a different environment or a different space where you feel comfortable, where you feel more yourself as well. Tell us more about the house 4 energy. What's going on? Or the 9 of Pentacles. Tell us more about that. Yeah. You're going to find a space that you really love. We have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. So as far as home situation goes, an ideal home situation goes, you are going to find yourself in the ideal home situation. It's a wish come true, dream come true for you. Moving back to your calling here, you guys know that you're here to bring light. We have here solar light upgrade, solar plexus, chakra, inner fire, willpower. You have a strong fire that burns within you. When you see people who are wounded, we have your awakens compassion and deserve to serve other people, other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. So that's what I was saying about the darkness. It's like you can see when people are injured and they're hurting and they're sad and they're depressed and they're depending on outside resources or things to make them feel better, and it makes you feel uneasy because you know there's another way. You're like, I know there's another way. I know there's another way. And you feel called to help people through that experience. So I would say with that salvation number 17, go do it. Yes, that's your calling. Is to bring salvation to other people. There can be miracles when you believe. Was it Moses? Yeah, I'm hearing the Moses soundtrack here with Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. Just pops into my head all the time. But it's like you're here to bring or help people understand how to bring light back to their life again. How to see the miracles in the mundane. With this youth, mutable, breaking free. Yeah, it says here breaking free. Try things out. Finding yourself, impressionable, independent, strong-willed. You guys have a very strong will. You guys have a strong will, strong independent fire within you where you're like, no, there's got to be a different way. And I was getting that woman, where she's like, I love, being around people, or maybe there's a part of you that fears this, but I think you're going to learn how to work with this. Is a part of you is like, I love helping people who are lost, or I love helping people who don't get it. Just like Marie Kondo was like, I love mess. She loves mess. Like, it doesn't scare her. And I think for you, you're going to develop this fearlessness when it comes to being around people who are lost and scared. Maybe part of you is like, oh no, are they going to take my energy? Actually, they're going to feel enlightened by you, or they're going to feel like you're a light in their life, and they're going to feel inspired to change things up because you have this strong fire and light within you that inspires them. Okay, so with the soul lesson, surrender, sacral chakra, final one. I love it when the guides do that. And I'm talking about a soul reading and they bring me a soul lesson. I love it when they do that. We have your soul lesson, surrender, sacral chakra. This surrender is about surrendering to the universe. With the salvation, knowing that the universe has a divine plan for you. So ultimately, the universe has a divine plan for you. You just need to surrender to that experience. And you're here to help other people learn how to surrender too. And I love surrender because even though it's really hard at times, it's so beautiful because it just helps you to get in alignment. Like, it helps your life to flow so much easier when you're not fighting and resisting everything all the time. A lot of the reasons why we're so wounded is because we're afraid to see ourselves, or we're afraid to deal with our problems because we think we can't handle it. We underestimate ourselves. We underestimate what we're capable of. And because we keep avoiding looking at what needs to be looked at, it just keeps building. And it's really what we're building is this suspense and skepticism and a lack of trust in ourselves, in our strength. And you're going to teach people how to understand how to rebuild and repair their inner strength. It was always there. It was always there, right? Just like the Halloween town, right? All they had to do was light the candle and then everyone was good to go. Everyone was good to go. And the darkness went away. I think I combined both movies and I made it one. Whoops. Halloween Town 1 and 2. But you're here to restore the light to other people within themselves. Help them restore their own light. Okay? You're very receptive. You bring that light, that brightness, that energy, that enthusiasm to them. Okay, guys, what would you like to let this group know? Where is your soul calling you right now? The Fool. The Fool card. Yeah, you're stepping into a cycle and a space of freedom, right? So part of you feels fearless. I'm getting a strong Martian energy from this group. A part of you feels a lot more fearless. Like, I feel more fearless to express myself. I feel more fearless to do what I feel called to do. I'm feeling called to be more fearless. And they most definitely want you to be that and do that. Do it. So calling for this group, guys. 12th house, Scorpio, K2. Ooh, this is deep. Because K2 is always about like past life. It's like spirituality. It's like intuitively what you were already good at doing. 12th house and K2 are about past life. Okay. So for this group, there's something that comes quite naturally to you because you have a past life. You have a past life of being connected to it. With that K2 in the 12th house, you are like, how do I say it? You're an old soul. I mean, simply put, you're an old soul. But there's a lot of divine wisdom that you're here to access in this lifetime that's been accumulated from previous lifetimes. To me, Scorpios are extremely intelligent, and they're probably the most intuitively intelligent. I mean, I guess you could say Pisces is, but sometimes Pisces can be really spacey, but Scorpio can be very concentrated with their energy and their focus. Because they're fixed signs. So, and they can be like obsessive about something. So there's like I feel like there's something strongly that wants to be created out of you, like a project or something that wants to be created out of you. That is accumulation of your past lives that you're being called to be a part of right now, like create it right now. Clarify that K2 in Scorpio in the 12th house. You are the Magician, yes, or Mercury energy. You're highly intelligent. You have the Lovers, so that's Gemini and the Tower card. Oh, that's where the soul is calling you right now. Oh, you're so calm. Clarify this Tower energy. Tell me more about the Lovers. 4 months. Okay. So 12th house can also be about foreign lands. There's something okay, it might be like a soulmate, or so we have your Lovers, and then we have here the 4 of Wands. But there might be a soulmate, soul calling to a person, or connection or community of people, like a soul tribe of people. With it, the lovers can be like connections or people who you feel connected to, kindred spirits who you feel called to be around or be with. And the universe just wants you to be very open to this, because it can feel like a tower moment, right? It can feel like, oh my gosh, the ground is shifting from underneath me. This is very different environment to be in with that Four of Wands, and maybe a little bit uncomfortable with that Five of Wands too. Why is the Five of Wands here? Three of Swords, and tell me more. Oh, this is about healing. Okay. Healing in regards to yourself. Anything else you want to tell me to clarify this energy, please? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely seeing connections, and I'm seeing a partnership here. I'm seeing this opportunity is going to afford you a lot of healing. Scorpio is about that healing and that transformative energy. Yeah, so what your soul is calling you, it's calling you to move into a space of, I think, being a healer for the world, being a healer for other people. But in order for us to be like really powerful activator healers, we have to do our own healing. Take care of ourselves. But the universe does want to offer you opportunities. To me, with that Ace of Pentacles, it wants to offer you opportunities to, I think, work with a community of people who you're going to help. Okay. Let me go ahead and clarify this energy again. Okay, tell me more about this Scorpio K2 in the 12th house. Oops. Yeah, so we got Two of Cups here. Yeah, so it's a connection to someone. Someone in some other land. Because 12th house can be like foreign lands, like somewhere else, somewhere different. Definitely different from where you were born. Okay, tell me more about this energy here. Two of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. Darn, look at you, look at you. Listen to your intuition, listen to your emotions. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I think you're going to find yourself in a different community, in a different environment with that House 4, Libra energy, around different people who you feel a lot more aligned with, just more yourself with. People who just get you. They get you, they get more of what you're about. They're like, oh, I get it. I get what you're here to do. And there is a connection that is supporting you with this Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Someone who's just very, someone who's very intuitive and very much open to your way of thinking and being, and who feel very inspired by you, because I'm getting like a strong fire from you, inspiration, go, 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 let's get it, let's do it. So I think with this, tell me more about this telephone energy. I think they're going to reach out to you, perhaps. Two of Wands. Okay. I think so, yeah. Tell me more about the telephone. Seven of Wands. Send card. Okay. Just about what you're here to do. It's your passions, your desires. But yeah, there's a connection that's going to help you to elevate into your soul's calling. And it's something you're going to be starting new with, creating with like this group of people or this community. It's going to be very new. You know, you're starting from the ground up, but it's going to be very exciting, and it's going to offer you a place of status. With the Queen of Cups, it's like they're here to listen to what you want to contribute, what you want to do. But you're a compassionate leader, I think, so you're definitely going to listen to them too and see what they're interested in creating here as well. Anything else you want to tell me about this collaboration they're creating with their community, guys? Then we'll do an alignment message. We have here Hermit card. Yeah, what was that? That was the first thing I said, is like dive deep, right? And like commit. They want you to be committed to this pathway. With that Hermit card, you know, the Hermit, he's a wise old soul. You know, he's accumulated a lot of knowledge. Up until this point, I feel like you have accumulated a lot of knowledge, and now you're being given a platform or an opportunity for you to share that knowledge with other people, to share this wisdom with other people. So that's why they're interested in helping you. They're like, we want to listen to what you have to contribute. Perhaps you're also going to be a part of a group of people who are offering their insights too, you know, with this community. Anything else you want to tell us about this community? Oh my gosh, it's the same energy. K2 Scorpio. It's going to feel like so tribe soulmate. Fifth house, very creative. So like these people are very open-minded. Very like, they're like, okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to try? Let's try it out. I love that. These people are just as interested in like the magic that you're here to offer. Anything else you want to tell me about that Scorpio energy? High Priestess. Okay, yeah. You're very intuitive. This group, you're very intuitive. I think when it comes to your intuitive skills, your psychic abilities, your divination skills, these people are into it too. They're into it too. They're like, we're into that. Yep, we're into that too. So they want to help support you in this journey. And yeah, I feel like this is about attracting the right people that are going to help to support you. But there is a possibility, I think, of like going somewhere different here, moving somewhere different. Okay, let's go ahead and see what your alignment message is. Group number 4. Moon, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Ooh. Think long term. Yeah, get serious. I mean, the Moon, Capricorn, in Aquarius. Tell us more about that Moon, Capricorn, Aquarius energy, guys. Let's just pull a few cards here. We got 10 of Wands. Cool. You're about to build a huge harvest, my dear. You're about to get to work. 4 of Wands. Yep. And it's going to be worth it. It's going to make you happy. And Magician. Oh, and there's another card behind it. Ace of Pentacles. Cool. Yep. So you're being given a new career opportunity that is really apparent. We have here Moon, Capricorn, and Aquarius to work with, or a group of people with this 4 of Wands. Could be like soul tribe energy, right? This could be your soul tribe group of people who you feel like you can be yourself and you can work your magic with this Magician card here. This is something that you've manifested, you called for in your life. I want an opportunity for me to feel at home doing something that I want to create. I want to love what I do, and this opportunity is coming to you. It's going to create a lot of abundance and a lot of harvest, like a huge harvest for you with this 10 of Wands. It's going to be a lot of work, but you're going to love it so much it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's going to require you to get focused with the Moon in Capricorn, and it's going to be asked of you to be a leader as well, to guide other people, to tell them what you want to do, what you want, what are your requirements, what do you need in order for this partnership or this, you know, collaborative partnership to work. What do you need for this to work? So think like a leader, think like someone who is here to create success for themselves. Think like someone who's here to create long-term success. Think like someone who wants to build an empire as well. Final alignment message for this group. 8 of Wands. We have here Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, nice. You guys have a lot of energy. I was getting strong sacral chakra, Mars energy for your reading. So the universe is granting you all of the endurance and the energy with the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, and we have the 8 of Wands here. The universe is granting you a lot of energy to bring your dream to fruition. So they just need to get focused. With this Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, I love the Queen of Pentacles because she has a really nice work-life balance. She loves what she does, but she loves her family too. So she loves her community and her family too. She makes sure she's connected. She treats her, I feel like all of the queens are more inclined to treat their community like their family. Like a mother. Yeah. She's also very fertile with lots of ideas and inspiration. And she's also quite stable and grounded. So with that 8 of Pentacles as well, it's just like make sure you continue to consistently put in the work, energy, and effort into what you're doing and what you're creating. And yeah. With that Capricorn, it's like, get to work. Really, that's your alignment message, is when this opportunity comes towards you, get to work. But even before then, cultivate the mindset of someone who puts in the work. If you're consistent and you're routine about putting in the work, well, that's a huge way of contributing to the universe. Look, one way you can pray, but the second way that you really manifest is you start doing things. So the universe is going to send you inspired action. It's going to say, start creating, start doing things. Even if no one's watching, it's not picking up speed. It doesn't matter. Just start creating something, because we need to see that you can create. We need you to get your energy into the mode of creativity, into working, so that we can align you with something. If you're just on vacation all day, that's not exactly sending the universe. Vacation is good for relaxing your energy and bringing out any tension. But the universe needs you to energetically align with thinking of yourself as someone who's like hardworking and diligent, in order for them to send you an opportunity that's going to create a lot of stability or long-term success in your life. You can't just want long-term success. You actually have to create it by creating experience, shifting out around your routine, thinking like a boss, getting up early, exercising, balancing out your body, balancing out your day, working on your skills, building up your skill set, building up your resources. With that Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, build your resources. What are your resources? You're being activated now to you build your resources. Get inspired. Final alignment message. Gemini, Mercury, 5th house. Use your voice. Activate your throat chakra. I think that was important for you guys. Make sure you're activating your throat chakra. Use your throat chakra. Express yourself creatively, doing something. If you're expressing yourself creatively, doing something, then it's going to be normal when you get the opportunity to do so. It's just going to be like, bam, routine. You're just going to snap into it. So this is like rehearsal. They need you to get into rehearsal mode for the opportunity that's coming towards you. Act as if. And really, act as if means do it. Create it now. And put it on a platform and show people it. Show other people what's going on. Just so you can get a little bit of feedback from which to work from. Yeah, and I think that's so important. I just want to say really quick, I love feedback. I remember I was so self-conscious when I got my first feedback, and I didn't like it. For when I joined Toastmasters 2 years ago to work on my communication skills and building my communication skills. For so long, I was like a silent person, didn't talk to anyone, and now I was actually talking, and I had some interesting things to say, right? I was actually passionate about communication. I always have been. I just didn't share it with anyone. And it afforded me the opportunity, every time someone would correct me, it afforded me the opportunity to be more conscious of how I could improve a little bit more so that people can enjoy what I'm offering to them. But I also am obsessive about studying myself too. And I study myself, and I study and I study, and I try to see how can I improve and how can I make this a better experience for my viewers overall. And I've learned how to, I know one of the tricks is when I'm enjoying it, usually other people are too. But in order for me to enjoy it, I have to have it structured and organized. So I stick with a certain structure. I'm very routine about my reading. Sometimes I switch things up to like get out of a rut or to move the energy a little bit, to get it a little bit into more of a creative mode. I shift things around a little bit just so I'm feeling more creative and not stifled creatively. And that helps to free my energy. So make sure you get into that rehearsal mode, start practicing, start doing, even if you're not showing it to someone, practice it. But I would say it's really helpful to get feedback from other people. I think overall, they just want you to master or keep mastering what you really love doing, because the Queen of Pentacles does love what she does. So just keep mastering what you love doing. And ultimately, it's just going to feel like home to you. It's going to feel normal to you. It's going to feel like routine. And I get very obsessive about putting in work to do things because that's just how I am. But I also noticed that naturally it helps me to master something a little bit quicker than the average person. Or let's say like I have people in my club, which I'm the president of, I go to every meeting. Especially as the president, you have to go to every meeting. I go to every meeting. And I have people I see like once every few months. And you can tell the difference between, I started after them. I started the club after them, but because I practice and I practice and I practice and I keep going and I do YouTube and all of these, like, I'm finding ways to improve my communication skills at a faster rate. But it's because I'm having fun, honestly, and I like learning things quickly like that. But ultimately, what I tell people, it's about the focus, intention, and attention you put into something. So it doesn't matter what you do or how often you do it. The more present you are when you're doing it, the better you're going to get at it. So the more you're listening to actually what you're doing and saying, and you're present for the experience of it, versus half listening. If you actually pay attention to everything that's going on, you can improve a little bit quicker. And that was kind of the trick too. Like, every person who's ever been great, they rehearsed more obsessively. They practiced more. They would stay later because they loved it, honestly. I'm like, if you don't love it, that's going to suck. But if you love it, you practice more, you put in more energy, you're going to improve faster. And I think Kobe really solidified that mentality. Like, he was very clear about expressing the reason why I'm better is because I stay longer. I come earlier, I stay later. I improved faster. I win the championships sooner. I have that mentality, winner's mentality. So I don't know if I needed to say all of that for this group, but I'm just saying those are some of my tips for how you can help improve the quality of whatever you're doing. And I hope that helps you in some way. That's going to be the end of your reading, group number 4. Thank you. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated.